Hey, what's up, guys? Before the commentary begins, I'd like to ask you guys a question that you can answer in the comment section below. And basically, the question is, what are your first thoughts on Battlefield 3? And if you did not buy it, why not? So you can answer that in the comment section below. And don't forget to click the like button and favorite this video if you enjoy it. And it helps show your support for my channel as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this commentary. What's up, guys? Welcome to my first official Battlefield 3 commentary. And by official, I mean that this is not the beta. Obviously, it's the full damn game. And it's a game of Rush on Seine Crossing, or Seine Crossing, I think that's the way you pronounce it. And before I go on any further, I'd like to remind you guys that you could become a fan of my Platoon. Now, for those of you guys who think, yeah, I already became a fan, you have to do it all over again, because DICE has reset the platoons. I was very sad to see that. When Battle Log came back up, my platoon was gone. So I had to restart the platoon again. So the link is in the description box. And you can go in there and you could just become a fan. I'd like to see how many fans I could just get for my platoon. My platoon's name is Easy Company. And when I mentioned that last time, some dude was like, "Oh, dude, Band of Brothers ripoff." No, it's supposed to be a tribute to Easy Company, the guys who fought in World War II. If you haven't seen Band of Brothers, go check it out. It's all about Easy Company, and it's an amazing miniseries. So basically, my first impressions of Battlefield 3, and right there I go the wrong way because I'm not even gonna say anything about that. My first impressions of Battlefield 3 were not great. My ultimate initial reaction to it. For some reason, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a lack of sleep. I actually got sleep and played it again, and it was still the same. I don't know what the hell happened, but I was not enjoying it one bit. And I was really disappointed. I wasn't enjoying it. I didn't think it was fun and anything like that. Then I took a couple of hour break, and I came back, and suddenly I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was like, I don't know. I don't know if I was under the influence of a fucking drug that I didn't take, but for the first hours of me having it, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it. I didn't find it interesting, and I found it very boring. But then all of a sudden, just like that, click, I'm enjoying it. So as of right now, I'm still enjoying it, and I don't think that's going to change. I don't know if I was high or some shit while playing. But I am enjoying it now, and it might have been my little YouTube break that caused that. For those of you guys who don't know, I took a YouTube break, and for those of you guys wondering why I took a YouTube break, I took 2 weeks. I felt that it was needed. It's not as easy as it seems to make videos, and sometimes relaxing and not worrying about making YouTube videos and finally getting to play games without recording, because whenever I'm not on YouTube break, what the hell was that sound? My computer just made a little sound. I hope it's not going to explode. But whenever I'm not on YouTube break, which is basically never, I'm always making videos, I always record every game that I play. Every game that I play, I'm recording. So it was finally nice to play some games without recording. And that's the reason why I took a YouTube break. But it might have been the YouTube break that caused me to not like Battlefield 3 for the first couple of hours. I might have had to restart the engine and shit. But the game mechanics are amazing. All the beta issues were fixed, but you also gotta remember the beta was on a month-old build when it was released. It had to take time for the consoles, Sony and Microsoft, to approve of the beta and say that yes, we're gonna allow this beta to be played on our console. The jets are amazingly fun. I've been flying the jets a lot, and I'm pretty good. I'm getting better. The piloting is very similar to Battlefield 1943, the controls. And what I did was I inverted the controls. That way up is up and down is down. Not down is up and up is down. I think that's re-invert. I'm not sure. I know it's something like that. But I did that because whenever I would fly the jets and then I'll come out of it, aiming was kind of difficult. For some reason, it wouldn't feel right, because I'll try to aim up to aim down, if you get what I mean. And it just fucked everything up. So I changed it to the way I wanted it. And the balance of the game is very great. I don't see any problems. I don't feel like I'm getting one-shotted anymore. I guess the first couple of hours I was still in that beta feeling. And I don't feel like I was getting one-shotted. And when I got killed by the UMP, it actually felt legit. It felt like they actually did something. Teamwork is definitely needed. You need to be constantly reviving guys. You need to be giving health if you're assault or a medic, as you can call it. For support, you need to be constantly giving that ammo and laying down that suppressive fire. As a recon, you need to be a mobile spawn point. And as an engineer, of course, you need to work on those vehicles. So teamwork is definitely something you got to know your role, and you got to play it well. And also, I've noticed that it's taking a little bit longer for me to progress through the classes. For the beta, I unlocked everything really fast. I don't know. I was getting a lot of points. Maybe it was just the players that, beta players are usually guys who are just coming from other games like third-person shooters and RPGs games and things like that. They're coming to just try it out for the beta. And I guess that the majority of beta players were all horrible. And now that the actual game is out, you got actual Battlefield players coming in, and they're kicking your ass. So it's a little bit harder for me to progress. It could either be what I just said, or it could also be a possible XP change from the beta. They could have made it harder to rank up. And I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, but I think they changed the amount of points that you get for arming and destroying an MCOM. I'm not sure in the beta if it was 500 as well. I think it actually was, so forget about that. But another thing that a lot of people aren't using to the full potential is Battlelog. Battlelog is an amazing site, and as a matter of fact, I'm on it right now. For those of you guys who don't know what Battlelog is, that's basically where my platoon is. If you want to go become a fan of my platoon, you got to go to Battlelog. And with Battlelog, you can see your stats, you can see your friend stats, you can add friends. It's like a whole social network surrounded around Battlefield 3, and it's amazing because you can see the vehicles in detail. You can see the specs that you're gonna unlock next, the amount of points needed to unlock a certain spec. Like if you're trying to go for the EOD bot and you want to unlock the EOD bot, you could go on Battlelog and check that out. And the way Battlelog is hooked up, they have something called battle reports. Now basically, let's say I play a game of Rush on Caspian Border, which I did 31 minutes ago. You go on Battlelog and you go to battle reports and you see it, your entire game right there. Not like the video, I'm talking about the stats. They got everybody's name that was in the game, including those who rage quitted. And you just see everybody's stats, everybody who played, their kills, their deaths, their scores, the best engineer, the top jets, the killing machine. For this game, I'm going to be using this gameplay in the future. It was 30 minutes long. The gameplay itself was 30 minutes, 13 seconds. And the killing machine was me with 30 kills. The highest awarded was me with 7,400 kills. Wow, 7,400 points. And the top vehicle was me, 3,600 and 3,672. That was the points that I had in the vehicle. And I just basically rape faced with a tank, helping out my team and everything. And I did very well in that game. And I'm not going to tell you how many deaths, or you already know how many kills I have. But whatever, I went 30 for 7. Doesn't matter. I'm going to upload the video in parts. And it was a very good game. Very interesting. A lot of action. And it was on Caspian Border. And I love Caspian Border. That's definitely my favorite map. But the commentary is going to be over soon, I believe. Oh, it's 9 minutes exactly, I think. So I got about another, like, minute or so. So my first impressions on Battlefield 3, basically in a nutshell. First couple of hours, for some reason, I don't know if I was on crack, cocaine, heroin, whatever. I didn't enjoy the game at all. It was ridiculous. I don't know what the fuck happened. I took an hour break, come back, I'm enjoying the shit out of it. So now I'm enjoying Battlefield 3. I think it's an amazing game. I'm trying to figure out what was it that made me feel like that. The jets are a lot of fun. I will be coming out with things like tip videos, tutorials, and things like that. I'm going to try to help you guys out as much as I can because I would love to see a lot of people watching my videos and learning from it. That way when I go on Battlefield 3, you know, I'm going to have some fans on there playing, and if I run into you, you're actually a good squad mate, and you could possibly end up on my friends list. You never know. If you're a cool dude, you have a mic, you're talking, we're interacting, you could possibly end up on my friends list. So the game is over. I like the way they implemented the feature that you could skip all those ribbons. Like, I hated that in the beta. You had to stay there and watch every ribbon pass by, and sometimes it'll take the whole time, and you can't look at your stats. So I did pretty well, 10 for 3. I don't care about KDR really. I care about win-loss more than KDR. So that's the way it should be. And the game is over. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Don't forget to check out the Platoon in the description box. Also, like the video and favorite it. And until next time,